Hello, Boniface Kunda once again. In this video, I'll talk about the configuration of the studio setup. But before the configuration process can start, you need certain things in place for that configuration to actually take place. So first of all, I have the cables here with me, and these are the cables I'll be using to connect. And then so this is my computer, this is the one I'm using for my recording, mixing, and then this is my sound card or audio interface. This is the one I'm using a complete audio tool. It's the one I'll be using for capturing the high quality audio. And then this is these are my monitor speakers, studio monitors, using them for monitoring the sound. And then I also have a MIDI keyboard here, MIDI device, which I'll be configuring, and then a microphone here, which is my dynamic microphone. So yeah, so first of all, I'll start with the studio monitors. I'll start by powering the studio monitors. So this is my power cord. This is the one that connects to my studio monitor, or my monitor speaker, which is this one here. Okay, so turning it like this, and then this is where it connects to. Okay, done. Then you turn it. Make sure you make it face you, and then I move on to the other speaker. I do the same. I repeat the same process. And next I get my type A to type B. It's the one I'll be using for my audio interface. So this side connects to my computer and this side connects to my audio interface. So this is my audio interface and this is how it looks from this side. So this type B goes in here, like this. Then I connect to my computer where there are USB ports. Okay. It has even given me the signal showing that it has managed. So, and then next I get the same type A type B cable, and this one I'm using it for my MIDI device, my musical instrument digital interface. So one I'm using to connect my MIDI keyboard, which is this one right here. So this is where you connect your shape of this port. As you can see, they are having the same shape as this one. So boom, connect it like that. Then I take it back to the stand. Okay, and then this side goes into the computer. I connect this part on the computer. Okay, so I'm not switching it on. You can just switch it on maybe to just check if power has managed to, if the cable is okay. Oh, okay. So, and then yeah, then next I will get my XLR to TRS. These are the ones I'll be using to connect from my monitors to my audio interface output. So this cable goes like this. This side connects to my speaker like this. Let me show you. So I can just turn it like this. down here. This is where I connect cable. Okay, it's in. And then I turn it. Like I said, first make it face you. And then I get this the TRS side, and then I connect to my audio interface output. So there are two outputs here, so I can choose which one is on the right, which one is on the left, or just for easy panning. So the sound card will be facing like this, so meaning this one will be my right. So I'm connecting it at output 2. And then I get the same cable again, an XLR to TRS for my next monitor. Okay, so I'm repeating the same process. I'm getting this XLR male side, so I'm connecting on so this is the side I'm connecting here, connecting it right here. Okay, make it face you. Then it's going on output 1 behind the audio interface right here. Okay. Then next, I have my XLR male to female for my microphone cable. So one I'm using to connect my microphone. So I'm getting the female side of it. So this is the female side of the cable. It's the one I'm using to connect my microphone. And then, so this is how you connect it. Since it's got 3 pins here, meaning those 3 pins are entering into this. So the easy way is just actually to know where this is and where these holes are. So you know where it's supposed to face. Then you just push it gently. Okay. So I'm connecting this to my audio interface on the preamp here. You can choose either of the two. So I'm connecting it on input 1 like that. And then if this one was, let's assume that this switch here was on instrument, so this is not an instrument, so I'm using a mic, so I just push it to where it says line like this. And then next I will move it closer to my computer. Okay, so I find where my DAW is. I'm using Reaper, so let me open the DAW on the computer. Okay, it's opening. Okay, so when it's done, let me just wait for it to finish. Still evaluating. Okay, just click here and then let me zoom it. Okay, so to start with, okay, so I can choose what I want to configure first, but let me first of all start by configuring the audio interface onto a DAW so that it can be recognized by the DAW. And for me to be able to configure my audio interface first, I have to come here. I push the cursor here, up here, as you can see there's a menu that is popping up. Boom, and then I have something like this. So I just come here where it says option, right click, scroll down here up to where it says preferences, right click there again. We have something like this. So if it's a complete audio tool that I want to configure first, you just move the cursor to where it says devices. If I come there, let me come here and then
Okay, I have something like this, and then I just move it to where it says audio device here. So I move the cursor to this, to my two arrows, right click there, and then I have options like this. So these are just the names. If I want to use a built-in input, I want to use the speakers for my laptop speakers, in case I don't want to use the monitors. But now in this case I have an audio interface that I want to use. So the name of the audio interface is actually Complete Audio 2. So you look for it where it is exactly. It's right here. You right click there, boom. Check for the sample rate. I'm using 48,000 Hz, and then for the block size or the buffer size is 512, which is okay. And then if I'm just I place apply, and then I click, it says okay. So let me first of all try if the sound card or the audio interface has managed to configure. I'm using the microphone to do that. So let me get my dynamic microphone. This is my dynamic microphone. Switch it on, and then you come here in the DAW. It's actually plain here and empty. So I just double click. Let me just insert a new track. Boom. And then I press this button here. This is an arm to record button. Right click. Let me see now if the signal is going through. Let me press Command M. My mixer. Okay. So let me now try the mic. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. It's coming from my monitors. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Mic check 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 1 2. As you can see, the signal here, it's giving me signal. Mic check 1 2 1 2. So the microphone has managed to configure. I can switch off this arm to record button. Boom. Next, what I want to configure now is my MIDI device, my musical instrument digital interface. So this is the power switch for this MIDI. It's right here, and then you just, as you can see, there's nothing here on the screen. If I just press this button, you will see a signal. Boom, it's now on. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now, I want to come to the DAW. First of all, let me insert a new track, virtual instrument, any sound that I will test with. So like I said earlier in the video, that the MIDI device has no sounds. It relies on the DAW. It's a trigger, actually a trigger. It sends MIDI messages and MIDI data to the DAW. So basically what I want to do, I want to insert a virtual instrument or new track. So what I just did, I just right click, and then you have options like this, and you scroll down up to the third option where it says insert virtual instrument or new track. Right click there, and then let me find the sound that I'll test with. Okay, let me just go with peculiar sounds. This is the plugin I'm using. We will place add here. We'll see. Okay, boom, there it is. And then I can find any sound that I want to. Okay, let me just find even a lead sound. Okay, and you can cancel it, it's okay. The arm to record, you can switch it on just to check. So as you can see right now, if I press anything, nothing is coming out from my speakers. Nothing is not even giving a signal here. Reason being is because now I want to do the same thing I did for the audio interface. You move the cursor up here, you have something like this. You come here where it says options, scroll down to where it says preferences, you right click there again, you have options like this. Now since what I want to configure is no longer an audio interface, now I want to configure a MIDI device. So I come here where it says MIDI devices, you right click there, boom, and then I have things like this. So here on the inputs, these are my outputs down here. So on the inputs, I want to find the name of the MIDI that I'm using. I'm using an Impact LX25 Plus. This is where it is. So I just double click there, right click, you have something like this. So and then I click here where it says input, enable input from this device, right click there, as you can see. And then the next thing again, I also come here again where it says include input, right click there, you press OK. You do the same also for this one, it's just the same thing. I'm repeating the same process. Right click, press OK. Come here, find the name again, it's right here, double click, you press enable, and sorry, not this one, okay, I press OK. And then when I'm done, I just press apply and OK. Now I want to try my MIDI. As you can see, it's even using signal. Can you even get the sound? So that's just basically it. Thank you for watching this video.